Scorpio, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Scorpio, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message. And if you're not a Scorpio, then this is definitely your message. Because it would only come to you if you drew it in, if there's something here that you need to hear. And it only comes at the right time. This is where your message begins. So we're dealing with some energy of either obsessiveness or something that is keeping you from meeting your fullest potential because it's making you lack confidence. This could also be some sort of a negative or toxic connection to somebody who is extremely attractive to you. Somebody who you would find, it could be fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, somebody that you would find extremely sexy, but this would be somebody who uses sex as a manipulative tool, sex as almost like an addiction thing, to keep people under thumb or in power. But usually the Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who feels like they have no control over their own life. Like they don't have any creative control. They don't have any, they don't have any like real choices or, okay, excuse me. Thank you. I love you. So I'm not sure why these two are coming out, but ultimately this is either very manipulative energy, definitely very toxic energy. I am filming this on the Scorpio full moon on the 12th. So that could have something to do with it, bringing to the surface different kind of toxins or making you aware of what is making you feel not good about yourself. So let's get into it. I want to see, I need a clarifier. Let's get a clarifier. God, can you clarify the devil energy here? It's heartbreak. So it's obsession. It's hanging on to something or someone that you're just, it's like they drain your energy, but you can't get rid of them. It's like they make you feel like crap about yourself, but in some ways that's what's comfortable for you. You're stuck in a circumstance of heartbreak or limbo. You could be waiting for somebody. You could be very vulnerable. Or this is just a warning, please, you're very vulnerable right now. So watch out for this kind of toxic energy, or for anybody that would want to like put one over on you, or try. It's not that normally you'd be easy to fool, but that now there's something compromised about the energy that you're in. So be aware of it. Listen, we get this energy for a reason. This message comes to you for a reason. So let's continue. All that glitters is not gold. So there is something deceptive here. There is an energy going on of something that is shiny. That would be the Queen of Wands. Something that is attractive, but is not worth the value it pretends to. And then we have soulmates. So it's almost like taking your mask off. So let me say this, because that just kind of changed. And this is what I heard when I heard it. This is about letting yourself really be loved now. This is about letting yourself be loved for exactly who you are and for being completely imperfect, and being negatively attached to concepts of why somebody would love you or the reasons why somebody would love you, when in reality, you're loved for yourself and you're loved for who you are. This is about masks falling off and real love actually being able to happen or find its way in. This sense of, in some ways, even finding somebody to care or somebody to love in a place that you didn't anticipate, simply because they're seeing the true you, or you're seeing the true them, or you're seeing the truth of the situation. And in a lot of ways, this energy could actually make you love each other more. Like on the other side of facing this really horrible situation, or it's a situation that would make you feel ugly. It's a situation, that would make you feel worthless or would make you question your value. So this is an energy of take that mask off in front of each other, and the love and the connection grows deeper. Now, this may not be a romance reading, right? This is just the more imperfections you see, and it's like the closer you become to truth and being true. This is in reverse. Be bold and make the first move. So this is you held back, or because this was in the past, this sense of a missed opportunity. Um um you didn't want somebody to see. You didn't think you were good enough. This is something you didn't think you were good enough for. Isn't that interesting how this works out? Or you're dealing with somebody who didn't think they were good enough for somebody. And maybe that's why the toxicity is there. This sense of settling, or this sense of not allowing somebody not allowing themselves to admit how they feel, because they don't think they're worth feeling that way. They don't think they're good enough. Or yeah, that's what it is. It's like, and something here is like, I mean, it's sincere. It's like finally being seen, like all of that coming out in a different environment, in a different space. So really interesting how this vibe is coming out, this soulmate energy. So can you please clarify? We have Aries energy. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aries, but we also have a sense of independence and confidence, a sense of knowing yourself and understanding. This is, I heard this, somebody actually loving you through the crappy times, or proving to you that you can be loved for who you are. It's interesting because it's almost like, well, I have to love me, right? I have to love me first, and self-love. So, but the truth is, the completion of the lesson doesn't really come until somebody on the other side demonstrates that I see you with your mask off. I see you with your imperfections. I see you in all your unworthiness, and I love you. That's really what love is. So on the other side of it, there is this beautiful energy of almost inspiration, where you can be yourself, or you can know yourself, or feel good about who you are. This is independence, taking steps forward and managing your life, or getting a hold on your life. You could also be dealing with an Aries or an earth sign. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be somebody that, you're just starting to see in a different light, just coming into a different kind of awareness with. A deeper connection. It's also running business or administrative. So there's a sense of taking those steps in that direction of administering to your own life, administering to your own business, making plans, or somebody that, or connecting with somebody that can fuel those things in you, or inspire those things in you, or support those things in you. You didn't think, this was a chance you were not willing to take in the past. So how have things changed? You were stuck in fear. You were caught. You waited too much. It's almost like you were waiting for somebody else to make the first move, because you were scared to be vulnerable. You were scared to let yourself be seen for what you truly wanted. You were somebody here was afraid to, that's the devil energy, to let themselves want what they wanted out loud. That's what this is. And ultimately, this is not doing that again. This is now finding the strength and courage to be the fool and take that leap of faith and head full on into a situation, knowing that God's got your back. And oh my God, has the situation completely turned around, because we have the 6 of Wands. And Scorpio, this is beautiful energy. This is the energy of triumph, victory, success. It's also being public, like coming out and being public about something, but being supported for it, right? And also this sense of when you decided to actually make the move, when you decided to actually go for it, it really worked out. It turned out exactly how you wanted it to turn out. I mean, things have really turned around from the beginning of the reading, right? I'm stuck in fear, right? I'm missing opportunities. I don't feel in control of my life, or I'm not being seen. I don't think I'm good enough. And then breaking your heart, being stuck in a state of perpetual heartbrokenness, or being afraid that you can't control the situation and that your heart will get broken because you don't want to be vulnerable. But all that glitters is not gold. It's like, in other words, that's not really strength. That's not courage, right? You can look like you're courageous on the outside, but in reality, the reason why you're making those choices is because you're afraid, right? And now something about love, something about somebody loving you and caring about you, that's the middle card. That's the card that changed the deal, that changed the situation. And suddenly there's confidence. And there's something that, like, maybe a lot of times, Scorpio, we don't have the strength to fight for ourselves. We can't find the courage to invest in ourselves. But when it's somebody else, and this could be your child, for God's sake, it's like, I will fight for you till the day I die. You are worth everything to me. And in doing so, you then turn around and you find value in yourself, because you found value, because it's like you found yourself. You found value almost like a circle. Like, I find value in them, and because they find value in me, I find value in me. That kind of energy. And this is what it is: finding something worth fighting for and worth working for, and taking the leap of faith in it, and being very glad that you did. So it's funny, because all of this is coming out now. All of this is coming out like current time, as if it's happening now, like this week. I know the perspective is all weird. I'll try to like lean forward. I'll try to lean in. Scorpio. Who is this that you're dealing with? This is Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Usually that's Cancerian energy to me. It's healing. It's also a nurse. Mother energy. Maternal could be being a mother that changes you. Whatever this is the energy of somebody who cares unconditionally and who's willing to show their heart unconditionally. Queen of Cups, look, you see where she's holding the cup. She really does wear her heart on her sleeve, and she does it with total and complete confidence. This is not a weak person. This is somebody who knows who they are and loves, and she's fueled by love. She never runs out of love. She never fears being empty, because she gets filled up by loving, by showing and demonstrating love. So this is really different than that Capricorn energy in the beginning. Because this represents Cancer to me, and Cancer and Capricorn are opposite energies. But also because it's wide open. There's a lack of fear in the Queen of Cups. She's very brave energy, because she doesn't second guess her feelings, and you'd always know what the Queen of Cups was feeling, because it's like, because she doesn't hold back. She doesn't have to hold back. There's no reason to. So there's just a sense of, I can love you. I can care about you. I'm going to do this openly. Let's do this together. And not being afraid. So this could be a very personal journey for you, Scorpio, in that you first were locked away and afraid and thought, oh, I'm being stronger and braver by hiding what I feel. And then you just learn, something has inspired you. Someone has inspired you to learn to take those leaps of faith and not second guess yourself. And it's almost like by helping them, you help yourself, because you found belief and strength in your connection to them, or in their faith in you. And then we have the Six of Pentacles, which is giving, kindness, opening up opportunity, opening up, being loving, being kind, getting so many opportunities now. And then we have Piscean energy, which is the Moon card, which means you're purging the toxins. And especially around this moon right now, there's just this energy of trusting your instincts and emotions. Instead of trusting what you can quantify, you're trusting your instincts and emotions. You have found something to believe in, and you're allowing it to draw you and pull you and draw out your instinctual nature. Of course, you could also be dealing with Piscean energy, but the Moon card is very indicative of Cancerian energy as well. We have the Six of Pentacles here. I think you're just giving it all you've got. It's almost like there's potential because you feel there's potential and you care enough. And you're just allowing yourself to be drawn to or connect with this energy. I really love this for you, because you've come full circle, and no place like home. Shut up. You're finding your sense of belonging. You're finding, it's almost like you lost yourself for a while in Piscean energy, Cancerian energy, that water energy, that connectivity through your psychic abilities and your intuitiveness. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. You found that leg up. It's like you return home, you return to what's intuitive and instinctual, and you get a leg up. You get ahead, you get advanced. Just by kind of allowing yourself to be yourself. It could also actually, because sometimes the Six of Wands is, when you return home and people are happy to see you. So it could be that you're going back home, or you're going back to doing what you love to do, or doing something that you're good at, or you're going back to being around somebody or being with somebody that is good for you and that cares about you. That could be it too. And then we have wellness. So wellness is health and love. And I did say like that nurse energy that could be reflected. So that's that energy of healing yourself. It's also heart chakra energy. So anytime you see green, that's that heart chakra energy of your heart is now open and it's not afraid to be vulnerable. In fact, an open heart is a sign of courage. It's connectivity with your life purpose. And it's almost like somebody's really opened you up and there's a huge leap ahead that's coming for you because of this new open-heartedness about you. Let me see if I can get some clarity as to how this is coming into, well, we know how. This is a person. This is a person. So it's something tangible. God's clarified that. This is definitely something tangible, something you can hold and something you can measure. And then of course we have, once again, Queen of Pentacles. So that's practice and patience, being responsible with your money, taking control over a financial situation. And actually being responsible with it. Yeah, not being afraid. This could be somebody who is actually very responsible and like really hold you down. They're not flashy, they're not glamorous, but they take what they do seriously. And it's almost like you met somebody and because of how they take what they do seriously, they inspired you. And it's almost like they showed you the ropes as to like how to create a successful business or how to create a successful what have you. Let's see how this person is coming into your life. I will see you guys in the extended.